Ted Cruz was tired of being mocked over his ridiculous lies about his Cancun trip, so he decided he would rather be mocked about his supposed charitable efforts now that he's finally back in Texas. He's being attacked online for posting pictures of himself loading water bottles into a vehicle as he seeks to repair the political damage from jetting off to Cancun for a family vacation. You can see the photos here with the hashtag Texas Strong, and he's got the Texas mask on. Hey everybody, Texas, Texas, and also, might I add, Texas. I'm here, everyone, stop hating me, please. I don't know, Francesca, what do you think? I mean, this, if he had just done this first, sure, that's something. And it's something, I guess. It's just so see-through at this point. So how much credit do we have to give Ted Cruz?
I mean, credit for posting that on Twitter, bro. Like, wow, like that does take cojones, you know? Like to actually like appear like you care after we all know you went to Cancun and left your dog. Like, hats off. You got getting I think being ratioed is his kink. Like he's really into it, all right? Like he wants to be owned and we know it. And he's clear, because here's the thing. No, like his hometown, I think it's the Houston Chronicle, right? His newspaper said he should resign after the insurrection that he helped in terms of like stoking all the lies around when he was voting, trying to stop the confirmation of the electors and the election, right? Like he was, and so his home, no one will cover him in a positive light. Like no, there's no more Texas-based newspapers that like Ted Cruz. His friends don't even like him in the group chat, right? His dog doesn't like him, his kids don't like him. I don't know who likes Ted Cruz at this moment. Nobody likes Ted Cruz. And so it's funny to see someone who's like, you should look, a news outlet should come and at least snap a photo of that and give you a little column, but they won't. So he's just left to tweet it out himself and be like, Texas strong.
Here's some water. And here's also some barbecue. Serve some delicious Houston barbecue to the firefighters. And then he says he wants to thank our first responders following these unprecedented snowstorms, which is great. First responders, very important in this terrible tragedy that's killed almost 60 people in that state alone. Here's the issue, when you are using the first responder term, I am reminded of, wait, what was your first response? Your first response is to go to Cancun. So maybe don't talk about the first responders. There's a great tweet from Josh Marshall. It said, sir, generous of you to help put the water AOC bought into cars. Which is good, because the thing is, like AOC is doing stuff like that. Notably, she didn't go to some tropical location. She also raised close to $5 million. I think it's at 4.7, I think, is what it's up to. So doing the actual, like the hand labor is important. Volunteering on the ground is important. Raising money to help so many people, arguably even more important. And again, it's just like when politicians do stuff like this, it's not like if AOC had just gone and volunteered at a shelter. That would be so amazing because of the actual work she's doing. It's important because it shows us what your priorities are, what you think of in these sorts of times. When you do it only because you were attacked, then it's not like it's objectively helping that much. And we know you didn't want to do this. So yeah, I guess it's better. We've been saying for a few days he should be helping out. He's sort of doing that. It's better than him still being in Cancun. But we're also still thinking human beings, and we're going to criticize him, I think, in a fairly reasonable way.
No, and this is the thing though, is I think that Beto and AOC are doing the right thing, not just morally, but also in terms of optics and politics. Like Texas is a state that could potentially, that is a purple state, could potentially go blue in the future. And this is where Democrats need to do what Republicans do, which is using these moments to their advantage. And yeah, I'm gonna say to their advantage, because it just so happens that the Democrats, people like AOC, their master Machiavellian plan is to give people good union jobs that create green energy so we can stop climate change and extreme weather events like what just happened in Texas. Yeah. So it's on all the levels, it's what you need to do. So anyway, I'm just so glad she's there. And I also think that Biden, when it's safe and the snow, allows the choppers through, Biden should get there. Yeah, Biden should be there too.
Yeah, I wonder how successful and enduring the Green New Deal just that hasn't been passed, destroyed Texas stuff will be, because Texas was hurt because of some of the natural implications of, or natural outcomes of having this deregulation, free market sort of thing. The energy companies didn't prepare, even though they knew what the problem was, because it would cost money. And so people suffered and died. And the right's response is, no, no, no. It's not the result of things that were actually done. It's the prophecy for things that someday could be done. And so if Texas comes out of this being angry at leftists who didn't have power and didn't get what they wanted done, rather than this is what actually was done, then maybe it won't move in a more blue direction. Maybe this will actually hurt the Democrats, even though the Republicans were the ones actually in power. And I know that's a surprise to some people, like Don Jr., who was talking about Texas's Democratic governor. That isn't the case. He's actually a Republican. They're the ones who had power. Now,
it is about optics though, and I think you're right. It's like Republicans are so good at spinning stuff that isn't even in their favor. So Democrats, when they have this clear, like, open goal, man, you take that shot.
For more political news, breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/The Damage Report. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.